Breaking news is rocking the rap world tonight. New footage allegedly showing YNW Melly's own affiliates smoking him has gone viral, and fans are in absolute shock. The clip, which surfaced late last night, shows tense confrontations, heated words, and moments that hint at deep betrayal within Melly's inner circle. Social media is exploding as fans dissect every movement, every glance, and every tone, trying to figure out the full story. Emotions ran high as people debated loyalty, motives, and the possible fallout from this shocking video. The family was left divided, with some defending the affiliates, others demanding accountability, and many struggling to make sense of what they were seeing. Sources close to the situation claim this isn't an isolated incident, deeper conflict, long simmering beneath the surface. Fans are questioning everything. Who can be trusted? What led to this shocking moment? And how will it affect Melly's circle moving forward? The rap community is buzzing, online discussions are at a fever pitch, and speculation is spreading like wildfire. This viral footage could spark more drama than anyone anticipated. Secrets, rivalries, and long-hidden conflicts are coming to light, and the stakes have never been higher. Stay tuned, because the story is only getting started, and the shocking details are about to unfold before your eyes. The city was on edge, and the energy in the streets mirrored the chaos online. New footage allegedly showing YNW Melly's affiliates smoking him had taken the internet by storm, and no one could stop talking about it. Emotions ran high as friends, family, and fans tried to process what they were seeing. The clip wasn't just a few seconds of harmless confrontation. Sources claimed it captured moments of raw anger, betrayal, and whispered threats that hinted at deeper tensions in Melly's circle. Social media exploded. Hashtags started trending, and every online community was dissecting every frame, every look, and every gesture. Inside a private gathering of close friends and family, the tension was palpable. One cousin, known for his outspoken nature, slammed his hand on the table. "This isn't just a video. This is proof of how deep the betrayal goes," he yelled, voice shaking with rage. Others nodded, some whispering in disbelief. Fans are shocked. "I can't believe this is happening." The room was split. Half wanted to confront the affiliates directly, while others urged patience and caution. Kayla Nicole, who had been observing quietly, leaned over and muttered, "We don't even know the whole story yet. There's more beneath the surface." Then came the first shocking revelation. A longtime insider revealed that the footage wasn't just random drama. It allegedly captured a planned confrontation. This didn't happen by accident, the insider said, voice low but intense. They had been simmering over something for weeks. Money, respect, loyalty, it all came to a head in this clip. Gasps rippled through the room as people tried to imagine what tensions could have led to such an explosive moment. Emotions ran high, and the atmosphere felt like it could ignite at any second. Fans online were dissecting every second of the footage. Comments poured in. "This is insane. I can't believe his own crew would do this." Another said, "Melly better handle this carefully, loyalties are shredded." Some were defending the affiliates, arguing that the clip might be misleading, while others called for accountability, demanding explanations and public statements. The drama was unfolding in real time, with no end in sight. Inside the room, arguments erupted over what should be done next. "We need to confront them," one cousin shouted. "We can't let this slide." Another family member countered, "No, we wait. The public might not see the full story, and we need all the facts." Emotions ran high as the clash of opinions escalated. Kayla Nicole tried to mediate. "Listen, anger will get us nowhere. We need clarity and control. This video is just the beginning." Some nodded reluctantly, while others rolled their eyes, unable to contain their frustration. Then a twist came from an unexpected source. A close associate claimed he had insider knowledge of tensions brewing long before the footage went viral. "This isn't just about Melly or the affiliates," he said quietly. "There's money, grudges, and rivalry stacked up over time. This video is the tip of the iceberg." The room went silent as everyone digested this revelation. Friends whispered in disbelief. Emotions ran high before this footage even existed. What else is happening behind the scenes? The atmosphere thickened when another insider revealed that some of the affiliates were allegedly influenced by external parties, people with their own agendas. It's bigger than the crew, the source explained. They've been manipulated, set up, and now it's all out in the open. Gasps and murmurs swept across the room. The family was left divided, unsure who to trust, while social media users were theorizing endlessly, debating motives and loyalties with every new post and comment. Then came the confrontation inside the gathering. A cousin, pointing toward one of Melly's associates, shouted, "You knew about this. Why didn't you say anything?" The accused looked visibly shaken. I didn't think it would go this far. I was trying to protect everyone." Tears and frustration mixed as emotions ran high. Others jumped in, some yelling, others pleading for calm. Fans following the unfolding drama online were shocked, commenting, "Emotions ran high. The family was left divided, and you can feel the tension in every clip." The insider added another layer of drama, claiming that the affiliates' actions were tied to ongoing financial disputes within the crew. "There's money missing, disagreements over who gets what, and this confrontation was the result," he said. This video exposes more than just anger. It exposes a broken system, broken trust, and broken relationships. Emotions ran high, and whispers of betrayal circulated through the room. Kayla Nicole muttered, "If this is true, it could change everything for them. The public, the crew, no one is safe from this fallout." Social media users were relentless. Clips of the footage were analyzed frame by frame, speculated over, and turned into memes, reaction videos, and commentary threads. Fans were shocked, emotions ran high online, and every angle fueled more drama. Online communities debated whether the affiliates' actions were justified, whether Melly was at fault, and whether the footage might be manipulated. The speculation alone was enough to create a whirlwind of tension that seemed unstoppable. Inside the private gathering, accusations began flying. "Why didn't anyone step in before it escalated?" a cousin demanded. "We've been blind to the signs." Others tried to calm the room, but the weight of betrayal, fear, and uncertainty made emotions run high. One insider revealed, "Some of these guys have been simmering over grudges for months. This footage just gave them a moment to act. And now, the world is watching." Gasps and whispers swept through the room again. Then came a shocking revelation. One of the affiliates allegedly reached out to rival groups behind Melly's back, further complicating loyalties. "It's not just internal drama," an insider whispered. "There's an outside influence now. People are being set up, manipulated, and everyone is caught in a storm." The family was left divided, unsure how to respond, and social media exploded with speculation. Fans were shocked. Emotions ran high, and theories about motives and future consequences flooded every platform. The day continued with heated debates, confrontations, and emotional outbursts. Friends and family argued over how to respond, whether to issue statements or confront the affiliates directly. "We can't just sit back and watch this ruin everything," one cousin shouted. Another tried to calm him. "Patience is key. Let the facts come out. Don't let emotions make things worse." The room reflected a mix of grief, frustration, and fear as everyone tried to process the magnitude of the situation. Then a new twist surfaced. Leaked messages between the affiliates suggested the confrontation wasn't random but premeditated. "They were planning this," one insider claimed. "Their strategy, intent, and it's all on tape." Gasps filled the room again. Fans online dissected every message, every post, every rumor. Emotions ran high, and speculation grew exponentially. The story was no longer just about a viral clip. It had evolved into a full-blown saga of betrayal, money, and manipulation. As night fell, tensions remained high. Friends and family continued to debate, whisper, and argue, struggling to process the shocking footage and what it implied about loyalty, trust, and relationships. Social media buzzed nonstop, fans glued to every update, dissecting every detail and speculating endlessly about motives, consequences, and the next explosive twist. Emotions ran high, and the story was far from over. One thing was clear. The viral footage had exposed a web of secrets, betrayal, and tension that could not be ignored. Friends, family, and fans were left with more questions than answers, and the stakes had never been higher. Every glance, every whispered conversation, and every reaction was drama that was only beginning to unfold. The rap community was watching, waiting, and ready for the next explosive chapter. The morning after the footage went viral, the city buzzed with tension. Friends, family, and fans were still processing the shocking clip, which allegedly showed YNW Melly's affiliates smoking him. Emotions ran high as people debated the authenticity, motives, and potential consequences of the footage. Social media was a storm of speculation. Hashtags trending, reaction videos popping up, and every community seemingly trying to predict what would happen next. Fans were shocked, arguments broke out online, and emotions ran high across the rap world. Inside a private gathering of Melly's closest friends and family, the intensity was palpable. One cousin slammed his fist on the table, voice cracking with anger. "This isn't just a video. This is proof of betrayal. People we trusted, we were blind." Others murmured in agreement, their eyes wide with disbelief. Kayla Nicole, who had been observing quietly, spoke up. "We need to understand what really happened. There's more to this than what's on the surface." The room went silent, tension filling every corner as whispers circulated about long-standing grudges, financial disputes, and simmering rivalries that may have led to the viral confrontation. Then came the first twist of the day. An insider, claiming first-hand knowledge, revealed that the confrontation in the footage wasn't spontaneous. "They've been planning this for weeks," the source said. Money disputes, respect issues, and rivalries within the circle reached a boiling point. This video is just the public's first glimpse of months of tension. Gasps rippled through the room, and emotions ran high as the gravity of the situation settled in. Friends and family whispered to one another, "This isn't just a clip. This could change everything." Social media reactions mirrored the chaos inside. Fans dissected every second of the footage, analyzing every glance, gesture, and word. Comments flooded in. "How could they do this to him? This is insane. The crew is falling apart." Some tried to defend the affiliates, arguing that the clip may be misleading, while others demanded accountability and immediate explanations. The drama was unfolding in real time, emotions ran high, and speculation continued to escalate. Arguments inside the room began to flare. "We need to confront the affiliates," one cousin shouted, frustration boiling over. Another shook his head. "No, patience. Let's gather all the facts first. Don't act out of anger." The clash reflected the emotional chaos that had been simmering for weeks, now intensified by the viral footage. Kayla Nicole tried to mediate. "Anger won't solve this. We need clarity, not chaos." The footage is only one piece of the puzzle. Some nodded reluctantly, but others couldn't contain their rising frustration. Then a shocking revelation surfaced. A longtime associate claimed the affiliate's actions were influenced by outside parties. "It's bigger than just the crew," the source revealed. Someone manipulated them, and this confrontation was orchestrated to send a message. The room fell silent. Friends and family were left stunned, emotions ran high, and whispers of betrayal circulated. Online, fans speculated endlessly, debating who might be involved and what the real motive was. The first emotional confrontation of the day erupted when a cousin pointed at one of the affiliates. "You knew about this and didn't say anything." The accused looked visibly shaken. "I didn't think it would go this far. I was trying to protect everyone." Tears streamed down faces as emotions ran high. Other family members jumped in, some yelling, some pleading for calm. Fans online were shocked, commenting. Emotions ran high. The family was left divided, and this is intense. Then came another twist. Leaked messages allegedly surfaced, suggesting that the confrontation was not only planned but tied to financial disputes within the circle. "This is bigger than it looks," an insider said. Money, influence, and respect all collided, and the video captured the explosion. The revelation sent shivers through the room. Friends whispered, "If this is true, it could ruin everything. The public, the crew, no one is safe." Fans online dissected every angle, speculating endlessly about motives, alliances, and hidden tensions. Inside the gathering, accusations intensified. "Why didn't anyone step in?" a cousin demanded. "We've ignored the signs for too long." Others tried to calm the chaos, reminding everyone to focus on the facts. The weight of betrayal, fear, and uncertainty hung heavily in the air. One insider revealed, "This isn't just a clip, it's months of tension boiling over." This exposes deeper issues than anyone realized. Emotions ran high, and the realization hit that this footage was more than just viral drama. It was evidence of fractured loyalties and simmering conflicts. Another dramatic twist emerged. One affiliate allegedly reached out to rival groups, further complicating loyalties. "This isn't just internal drama," the source revealed. "External influences are at play. People are being set up and manipulated, and now everyone is caught in the storm." The family was left divided, unsure who to trust, while social media exploded with speculation. Fans were shocked, emotions ran high, and theories about motives and consequences dominated every platform. Arguments continued throughout the day. Some wanted immediate confrontation. Others urged patience. "We can't ignore this," one cousin shouted. "We need answers now." Another countered, "We wait for clarity. Acting out of anger will make things worse." The clash reflected the intense emotions that had been building for weeks, now exposed and amplified by the viral footage. Social media mirrored the tension, fans obsessively following every post, leak, and reaction. Then came another revelation. Insider sources claimed that the affiliates had premeditated not just the confrontation but additional moves to solidify their influence and intimidate Melly. "They planned every step," one source said. "It's strategy, control, and dominance." Gasps swept the room. Friends and family tried to process the implications, realizing this was no longer just a viral clip. It was a full-blown saga of power, loyalty, and betrayal. By evening, the atmosphere remained tense. Friends and family debated how to respond, whether to issue statements, confront the affiliates directly, or wait for the storm to pass. "We have to protect him," one cousin said. "We can't let this slide." Another disagreed. "We need patience. Don't act impulsively." Emotions ran high, and every conversation carried the weight of betrayal and uncertainty. Online, fans continued to theorize about the next moves, speculating endlessly about affiliations, motives, and hidden agendas. Then a shocking twist emerged. The footage allegedly hinted at secret alliances and hidden rivalries within the circle, suggesting that the affiliates weren't acting entirely alone. "This network is deeper than we thought," an insider whispered. "There are alliances, deals, and rivalries that have been hidden from everyone." The room went silent. Friends and family realized that trust had been broken on multiple levels, and the viral footage was only the beginning. As the night ended, tension still hung in the air. The viral clip had exposed a web of secrets, betrayal, and simmering conflict that could no longer be ignored. Friends, family, and fans were left with more questions than answers, and the stakes had never been higher. Social media buzzed nonstop, fans glued to every update, dissecting every detail and speculating about the next explosive twist. Emotions ran high, and the story was far from over. One thing was certain. This viral footage had exposed a storm of secrets, betrayal, and tension that could not be contained. The rap community was watching, waiting, and ready for the next chapter in a saga that promised more drama, more conflict, and more shocking revelations. The next morning, the tension hadn't eased at all. Friends, family, and fans were still reeling from the viral footage allegedly showing YNW Melly's affiliates smoking him. Social media was ablaze. Hashtags trending, fan reactions pouring in from all corners, and emotions ran high as speculation reached a fever pitch. Everyone was trying to piece together the truth, but the video had created more questions than answers. Inside Melly's inner circle, The atmosphere was electric. Every conversation was charged with suspicion, frustration, and a palpable sense of betrayal. At a private gathering, emotions hit a boiling point. One cousin slammed his hand on the table. "We can't just sit back and let this happen," he shouted. People we trusted, people we considered family, they turned on him. Another relative whispered angrily, "The family was left divided, and we don't even know who to trust anymore." Kayla Nicole, ever the voice of reason, tried to calm everyone. "We need to breathe, gather facts, and think strategically. The footage is only the start. There's more behind the scenes we haven't seen." Her words, however, were only partially heard, as the room was filled with rising panic and tension. Then came the first bombshell revelation of the day. An insider, who had reportedly been in the room during the confrontation, claimed that the affiliate's actions were not random but premeditated. "They've been plotting this for weeks," the source said, voice low and urgent. Money disputes, respect issues, and simmering rivalries within the crew came to a head, and the video captured the exact moment it blew up. Gasps rippled across the room as everyone tried to imagine what could have escalated to such a public, shocking display. Emotions ran high, as friends whispered, "If this is true, it's more than just a viral clip. This is a deep betrayal." Social media mirrored the chaos inside. Fans analyzed the footage frame by frame, debated motives, and speculated on alliances. "How could they do this to Melly?" one comment read. "This is insane, and loyalty doesn't exist anymore." Some defended the affiliates, arguing the clip could be misleading or edited, while others demanded accountability, calling for public statements or action against those involved. The online frenzy only added fuel to the fire, as emotions ran high and tensions escalated. Arguments erupted inside the private gathering. "We have to confront them directly," one cousin yelled. "We can't let this slide." Another shook his head. "No, we wait. Acting out of anger will only make things worse. We need the full story first." Kayla Nicole tried again to mediate. "Anger won't solve this. We need clarity." The video is only one piece of a much bigger picture. Some nodded, but others were frustrated, impatient, and fearful of the damage that could be done if the confrontation didn't happen quickly. Then came another twist. Alleged leaked messages surfaced, revealing that the affiliates had discussed the confrontation in advance. "This was planned," a source explained. "They coordinated it, discussed outcomes, and even thought about the optics." The video didn't just happen, it was the result of weeks of plotting. The room went silent. Friends and family exchanged worried glances, realizing that this viral clip was only the beginning of a much deeper story. Fans online speculated wildly about what else might be revealed, emotions running high with every new theory. Inside the gathering, tempers flared further. "Why didn't anyone stop this?" one cousin demanded, his voice cracking with frustration. "We've seen the warning signs for months." Others tried to calm the room, emphasizing patience and caution. The weight of betrayal, fear, and uncertainty was heavy, and every whispered conversation seemed to carry suspicion. One insider added, "This isn't just a clip. It's months of tension, miscommunication, and hidden agendas finally coming to light." The gravity of the situation was sinking in, and emotions ran high as people processed the implications. Another dramatic twist emerged when an associate claimed that external parties were influencing the affiliates. "This is bigger than the crew," the source revealed. "Someone outside has been manipulating them, and this confrontation was orchestrated to send a message." Shockwaves ran through the room. Friends and family were divided, unsure whom to trust, and online, fans speculated endlessly, debating motives, alliances, and who might be pulling the strings. Emotions ran high, and uncertainty fueled more drama. Then came a confrontation between two close friends. "You knew about this and did nothing," one shouted, tears in his eyes. The accused stammered, I didn't think it would get this far. I was trying to protect everyone." The room erupted in chaos. Shouts, tears, and frustration filled every corner as emotions ran high. Fans watching online were in disbelief, commenting, "Emotions ran high. The family is completely divided. The intensity of the situation had reached a boiling point. A further layer of drama emerged as more alleged leaked communications came to light. They suggested that the affiliates were not only planning the confrontation but also trying to manipulate the narrative publicly. They knew the footage would go viral, one insider said, intimidate and assert dominance. The room fell silent as everyone processed this new revelation. Friends whispered in disbelief. If this is true, the implications are massive. This isn't just about loyalty, it's about power, control, and reputation. Emotions ran high when a family member revealed that the affiliates had reached out to rival groups behind Melly's back. It's not just internal drama anymore, the source said. External influences are involved. People are being manipulated, and now the stakes are higher than ever. The family was left divided, unsure of whom to trust, while social media exploded with theories. Fans were shocked, debating alliances, motives, and the potential fallout in real time. Arguments persisted throughout the day. Some demanded immediate confrontation. Others urged patience. "We can't just ignore this," one cousin shouted. "We need answers now." Another countered. "We wait. Acting impulsively will only make things worse." The room reflected the intense emotional chaos that had been building for weeks, now brought to light by the viral footage. Fans online mirrored the tension, dissecting every post, clip, and rumor as the story continued to unfold. Another bombshell came when insiders claimed that the affiliates had secretly coordinated moves to strengthen their influence over the crew. They weren't just reacting, they were executing a plan, one source said. Strategy, control, intimidation. The footage exposed only a fraction of their intentions. Shock rippled through the room. Friends and family struggled to process the magnitude, realizing this viral clip had unveiled a saga far bigger than they could have imagined. By nightfall, the private gathering was exhausted but unresolved. Conversations continued, debates raged, and emotions ran high. Social media remained a storm of speculation and commentary. Fans were glued to every update, dissecting details and theorizing endlessly about the affiliates' motives, Melly's response, and the potential consequences. The viral footage had not just sparked drama, it had ignited a full-blown saga of betrayal, manipulation, and conflict. One thing was certain. The viral clip had exposed secrets, simmering tensions, and hidden rivalries that could not be ignored. Friends, family, and fans were left with more questions than answers. The stakes had never been higher, and the drama was far from over. Every conversation, whisper. The rap community was watching, waiting, and anticipating the next shocking revelation. The city was still buzzing from the viral footage allegedly showing YNW Melly's affiliates smoking him. Fans were obsessed, dissecting every second online, debating motives, and predicting what would happen next. Inside Melly's inner circle, tension had reached a fever pitch. Every conversation was charged with suspicion, betrayal, and fear. The room was divided. Some demanded immediate action against the affiliates, while others urged patience and careful strategy. Emotions ran high, and the stakes had never been higher. The first confrontation of the day erupted when a cousin, slamming his fist on the table, yelled, "We can't just let this go. This is a betrayal at the highest level." Another family member countered, "We don't even know the full story yet. Acting impulsively could make things worse." Kayla Nicole, standing nearby, tried to mediate. "Anger will only escalate this. We need clarity and control. The footage is just the tip of the iceberg." Her words barely calmed anyone. The energy in the room was electric. Then came a bombshell revelation. An insider claimed that the affiliates' actions were not only premeditated but also coordinated with outside groups. "This wasn't random," the source said. "They've been planning this for weeks, and there are external influences involved." The footage shows just the beginning of a bigger plan. Gasps rippled through the room. Friends and family exchanged worried glances, realizing the viral clip had exposed a web of manipulation far more extensive than anyone had imagined. Emotions ran high, and whispers of betrayal spread like wildfire. Fans online mirrored the chaos inside. Social media was ablaze with theories, debates, and heated discussions. How could they do this to Melly? One comment read, "This is insane, and the crew is falling apart." Another said, "There are deeper issues here, loyalty shattered, and someone is pulling the strings." Some defended the affiliates, claiming the clip might be misleading, while others demanded accountability, amplifying the public pressure on Melly's inner circle. Emotions ran high, and speculation reached fever pitch. Inside the private gathering, arguments intensified. "We need to confront the affiliates now," one cousin shouted, frustration boiling over. Another shook his head. "No, patience. Let the facts surface. Acting out of anger will only make things worse." Kayla Nicole tried to mediate again. "We need strategy, not chaos," some nodded reluctantly, while others were visibly tense, struggling to contain frustration and fear. Then came a shocking twist. Leaked messages allegedly showed that the affiliates had coordinated their confrontation in advance, planning every word and gesture to maximize impact. This was a calculated move, the insider revealed. It wasn't spontaneous. It was designed to send a message. The room fell silent. Friends and family whispered in disbelief, realizing that what they had dismissed as drama was actually a premeditated act with far-reaching implications. Emotions ran high, and fear mingled with anger. Another layer of tension emerged. One affiliate allegedly reached out to rival groups behind Melly's back, further complicating loyalties. "This isn't just internal drama anymore," a source said. "External influences are manipulating the affiliates, and the stakes are escalating quickly." The family was left divided, unsure whom to trust. Social media erupted as fans speculated endlessly about alliances, motives, and potential fallout. Emotions ran high online, reflecting the chaos within Melly's circle. The first heated confrontation erupted between two close friends. "You knew about this and didn't tell anyone," one shouted, voice breaking. The accused stammered, I didn't think it would escalate this far. I was trying to protect everyone." The room erupted in chaos, shouts and tears mixing as emotions ran high. Fans online were shocked, commenting, "The family is completely divided, emotions ran high, and the drama is insane." Then came another revelation. Insider sources claimed the affiliates weren't acting entirely alone. They were allegedly influenced by an unseen network of people with their own agendas. "It's bigger than the crew," the insider explained. "There are alliances, rivalries, and deals that have been hidden from everyone." The room was stunned. Friends and family struggled to process the scope of the situation, realizing the viral footage had unveiled secrets, betrayals, and manipulations that no one had expected. Emotions continued to escalate. Accusations flew, voices cracked with anger and frustration, and every whispered conversation seemed layered with suspicion. "Why didn't anyone step in before this happened?" a cousin demanded. Others tried to calm the room, emphasizing patience and caution, but the emotional weight of betrayal, fear, and uncertainty was undeniable. The insider added, "This footage isn't just a clip, it's months of tension, hidden agendas, and simmering conflicts coming to light." Then another twist surfaced. Leaked communications suggested that the affiliates had planned additional moves to assert dominance over the crew and control the narrative publicly. They were strategizing, the source said. Intimidation, optics, and influence, it was all calculated. The video shows only the first act. The room went silent. Friends and family realized this was no longer just a viral clip, it was evidence of a calculated plan with long-term consequences. By evening, discussions continued with no resolution in sight. Some demanded immediate confrontation, others urged patience and careful planning. "We can't just ignore this," one cousin shouted. "We need answers now." Another countered, "We wait. Acting impulsively will make things worse." Emotions ran high as everyone struggled to navigate the chaos exposed by the viral footage. Fans online mirrored the tension, dissecting every post, clip, and leak with obsessive intensity. Another revelation emerged. Insiders claimed that the affiliates, "This isn't just about one incident," the source said. It's a coordinated effort to shift power and control. The viral clip exposed the first stage, but there's more coming. Shockwaves spread through the room. Friends and family realized they were facing not only betrayal, but also manipulation, and the implications were staggering. By nightfall, the atmosphere was tense but slightly calmer. Conversations continued, debates raged, and every detail of the footage was scrutinized. Social media remained a frenzy, fans glued to every update, theorizing endlessly about motives, alliances, and what would happen next. The viral clip had ignited a full-blown saga of betrayal, conflict, and hidden agendas, and the story was far from over. One thing was clear: the footage had exposed a network of secrets, simmering conflicts, and hidden manipulations that could no longer be ignored. Friends, family, and fans were left with more questions than answers, and the stakes had never been higher. Every glance, whispered conversation. The rap community was watching, waiting, and anticipating the next shocking revelation. The saga surrounding YNW Melly, his affiliates, and the viral footage has left the rap world in shock. With every frame dissected, every gesture analyzed, and every leaked message speculated over, fans, friends, and family have been caught in a whirlwind of betrayal, tension, and intrigue. Emotions ran high, loyalties were questioned, and the inner circle of Melly's crew was left divided, struggling to navigate the chaos that the footage exposed. Social media erupted, with fans dissecting every angle, debating motives, and speculating endlessly about what happens next. The viral clip has proven that the drama is far from over. Friends and family are grappling with trust, betrayal, and manipulation, while external influences and hidden alliances continue to fuel uncertainty. Questions remain unanswered. Were the affiliates acting alone? Who else is involved behind the scenes? And how will Melly respond to protect his reputation, crew, and future? Every revelation seems to open the door to even more shocking possibilities, leaving fans glued to their screens, desperate for the next twist. Now it's your turn to weigh in. What do you think about the viral footage? Were Melly's affiliates justified, or is this a betrayal that can't be forgiven? Could there be more secrets lurking behind the scenes? Drop your thoughts in the comments and share your theories, because this story is far from over. Make sure to hit that like button if you're invested in the drama, subscribe for the latest updates on this explosive saga, and turn on notifications so you never miss the next shocking revelation. The story is unfolding in real time, emotions are running high, and you'll want to stay tuned as this real-life rap drama continues to shock the world.